Well, Bobby, what did you make of that one?
That's Manchester United, were a mixture of brilliance, coupled with some poor defending, as far as I'm concerned, from our defenders. It was a thriller, of course, and each time we got close to them in terms of a result, within minutes, maybe less than minutes, they took the advantage away from us by scoring a goal again. So when it was 1-1, they scored quickly to make it 2-1 to them. When it was 3-2, they scored very quickly to make it 4-2 to them. So we never got close to the game. And we've scored 3 goals and got nothing away from home. So that's where it's a bit rough. But we didn't deserve to win. Manchester United deserved to win because our defending on occasions was sloppy, and that's what's cost us maybe a draw here today.
So overall, does frustrated sum you up?
Yes. It's a great game for the public. 8 goals, marvellous for TV viewing. If you're not a Newcastle United, you know, you're a unbiased supporter, it'd be wonderful. 8 goals. I mean, their first goal was brilliant. I mean, in terms of Solskjaer bringing the ball down from about 8 foot high when it looked as though it was going for a throw in. And then he did well to pinpoint the cross. His final ball in the box was superb. Picked out Scholes, you know, with only half a second to look at it. And the shot was lethal. Brilliant goal. I'm not arguing about that. That's Man United. That's brilliance. But some of the other situations, and I think we had a rough decision, an absolutely incredible, blatant blindness by the officials for the 5th goal, because that's a free kick to us. It's probably a dismissal. It's certainly a yellow card, and for which we get nothing. They get a goal, and Gary Speed gets a yellow card. So I didn't like that at all.
You were on the wrong end of a couple of decisions, but overall, did that affect the game, do you think, in terms of the winners?
Well, how do you know? If you take that goal away, it's one less they've got, and it could have been 4-3, and you know, and of course Alex, being clever, took off a couple of seasoned players to rest, you know, for the European Championships. I couldn't do that for the European Champions League, I should say. Put a couple of youngsters on, and I thought at that stage they just might wobble, and you know, we had chances after that. So you can't make excuses for officials who don't give good decisions, saying, well, it wouldn't have affected the game. It does affect the game because the game is played over 90 minutes, and it doesn't end when they scored their 5th goal.
How concerned are you about your away form now? I think that's one win in 7.
Yeah, I am concerned. The good thing, if I can say this to you, is that we don't have to go to Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United and Chelsea again this season. We played those games, got 1 point from 12. We don't have to go to those cities and those stadiums again. So we should now, really, if we're going to be a decent side, and we're better than that, begin to pick up points away from home. The ones where we find it difficult to play and pick up points is the 4 that we've just played. They are, you know, off the shelf. They've gone. So hopefully between now and the end of the season, we should pick up points. We'll always pick up points at home. We're tough at home, and we're not easy to beat at home. We've proved that already, and I think we will continue to do that. But away from home, we've certainly got to be, if we're going to be a top club, and I've said that to the players, I said to the players before the match, listen, if we're going to be a top side and a great side, we've got to come to places like this and not lose. Now, again, we've done it. Dismal defending, and it's cost us dearly.
I mean, you've got a lot of young players, but as you know, 30 years odd since Newcastle won here. Do you think there was almost a mental block at all?
No, not at all, no. Not at all, because we've talked about that. It isn't an easy place to come. It's Manchester United, and they'll beat most people here, you know. So you have to understand that. It's not easy by any team to come to Manchester United and take 3 points. They are the masters of their own yard. And again, they've done it. Like I'm saying, some pieces and some spasms of brilliance and beautiful football, but interspersed with us by some sloppy, poor defending. And I am obviously unhappy about that.
Perhaps the one bright spot, Alan Shearer's 100th goal for Newcastle United, his second 100. It was a pretty special goal as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was no better strike by anybody in the world. Outside the box, he's hit it beautifully, he's put it right in the corner of the net. Give Barthez absolutely no chance at all. I was delighted for him, and he's deserved it. He's been a marvellous player, and I think he'd be proud of the fact that he scored it here at Manchester in front of 67,000 people.
In terms of the list of great strikers, where does Alan Shearer stand in your eyes?
Well, I couldn't place him, you know, 1 to 10, but he's just in that high-quality group of top-class strikers association football has produced. He's up there with the best.
How long can you keep him going?
Well, I thought about taking him off today, actually, with about 15 minutes ago, because Van Nistelrooy came off, and I know why. He's saving him for Wednesday or Tuesday night. We have a game Wednesday, Inter Milan. I thought, well, do we need to extract every ounce of energy out of Alan Shearer today when at 5-3 we're not going to maybe win it, you know? We had to score 3 more times to win a game, and I didn't think we could do that. But I decided not to. I decided to let the game run its course, and I was always hopeful that, you know, at 5-3, who knows, you might just get a 5-5. So I'm an eternal optimist, I guess, so I kept him on.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you.